morning. Getting started here this morning. It's about 6:20 or so. Yesterday was a pretty wet day. Started back at the resort on Odell Lake, and had the breakfast there, and it was raining and stuff, so got a late start, but still managed to get 18 miles in. It rained again in the afternoon pretty hard for a while, so I stayed, found a break in the weather to put my tent and everything, and stayed right on this lake called Chantrell Lake. No, Charlton Lake. Charlton. And now I'm walking through a little bit of a burn zone. I guess I got about 5 miles of this burn zone to walk through. And then, several more lakes along the way. I think I'll be stopping at Horseshoe Lake and Elk Lake. Elk Lake is about 27 miles away, so hoping to get to that by the end of the day, and hoping it's still sunny early enough that the sun's still up and I can dry some of this stuff out. Got my raincoat like a cloak currently to try to let it dry some more. That's kind of the plan, I guess. Yesterday I went by, just a bunch of other beautiful lakes. There's several in a row called the Rosary Chain Lakes. That was very pretty with a backdrop of big mountains. And I think today is going to be similar. Chilly this morning. Maybe about 45, between 45 and 50. So I got cold fingers. My shoes are wet, even though I put on dry socks, but my feet should dry out before too long. It's looks like it's gonna be at least a partly cloudy day. A lot of blue sky, a few high clouds. There's a gorgeous mist though coming up off the lake, as the lake water, I guess, is warmer than the air temperature. And we got a few more wildflowers going in this burn zone, and we're just gonna enjoy this pretty day. Have a good one. So I've been, thinking about pretty regular about my intake of food, calories, protein, and how many calories I'm burning, how much is going out. And I guess I kind of settled on a comparison of a coal-fired power plant. You think of a coal plant, let's say that it was used to running at about 50% load, 50% output for years and years. And so it required 1 train load of coal per week to keep this big pile. A coal plant keeps a big pile of coal there in case there's a disruption in incoming trains or whatever, that they can run for many days on the amount of coal left in their pile. So I kind of equate this thing as this trail and my intake like I'm used to getting that one train load of coal per week being plenty, but I probably quadrupled the amount of output this power plant is producing, and I haven't quadrupled the number of trains coming in, and I've slowly depleted that pile of coal in the yard. So I'm currently in this like just-in-time fuel situation. I get a trainload of coal in and consume it right away, and I'm kind of in that position. I don't think I'm going to be able to gain any height on my coal pile in the yard until I'm done with this thing, but I'm going to give it my best. You know, in town I try to eat a ton for that very reason, but it seems like a pretty good analogy. At least my friends in the power industry that have worked in coal kind of know the deal. Hopefully I painted a picture for the rest of you. Anyway, just need more coal later. This particular burn zone is like an apocalypse went through. There's even fewer trees standing here. A lot of them got burned all the way down to stumps. Pretty cool. I was talking with a couple hikers just back there a little ways. One from the Czech Republic and the other a French Canadian. And we were talking about how you almost expect zombies to come out or something like that at any time walking through this thing. Pretty wild. All right. Good morning. Getting going again today. Had a good day yesterday. Put in 29 miles and included a little side trip down to Elk Lake Resort. Just my continual quest to get more calories and more protein. Swung down there to that resort where they have a little, with that, I don't know, I'd say it's a general store. It's barely a general store. It's basically a bar with a few snacks, and they make pizzas. So got a big pizza, ate half of it there, drank a beer. Met a local there who gave me the number of a trail angel that I contacted. He might be able to give me a ride into Sisters or Bend in a couple of days. And then packed out that other half pizza. Had some for breakfast, and I'll have some more for lunch, which is really good. Let's see, I'm at mile 1,955. So closing in on 2,000, which is cool. Camped about 5,250 feet or so. It's a little bit of elevation. And walked through some burn areas yesterday that were like, whew, severely burned. Looked like, I don't know, end of the world. Ashes. But then back into the green, and yeah. I think one of the things I've got coming up, I saw on my guide, is Obsidian Falls, which I guess there's a small waterfall that flows over a bunch of obsidian. We'll see if I can find that place. Maybe a little side trip, see it. And yeah, definitely not sleeping very well. The past few days my feet been hurting quite a lot. Not really blisters or anything, just bruised, tired, sore. I did deal with plantar fasciitis for about a month, but I just walk through the pain of that. That's fine, I guess. It just wakes me up every couple hours. It's rather inconvenient to get a good 8-hour sleep, but you know, it's all part of the thing. Whew. Have a good day. Let's do this. This is Obsidian Falls. Pretty neat. So much obsidian, just pure black glass obsidian around. It's pretty neat. And then this falls just cascades down off of some. Yeah, pretty cool. Very neat feature. It's pretty neat here how the ground is just covered in obsidian flakes, just like instead of gravel or mixed in with the gravel, it's just obsidian flakes everywhere. Pretty neat. Oh, and there's this little obsidian creek that I just got water out of. Very nice. I guess my trail goes up behind me. I can't go up that cliff, and I can't go up that cliff. So I'm assuming there's a bunch of switchbacks. We'll see. Yeah, I counted 19 switchbacks coming up that lava ramp. And now I'm just trying to skirt some of this nasty rock and follow the trail. This just seems like a different world after hiking in green forest. And I mean, even the burned areas that were forest, and then now to be just walking in the clouds with just this solidified lava rock everywhere. It's a bit surreal, a bit odd, dystopian, maybe even. But this trail hasn't been short on giving lots of different views. That's for sure. And away we go. All right, good morning. Just wanted to show this kind of pile of lava rock. I camped next to it last night, and I did that to try to avoid a lot of these dead trees. I didn't want to camp right underneath them, but that worked out all right. Very dusty soil, and then got a heavy condensation, heavy dew last night, so now it's kind of sticky, muddy, but sure is chilly. My toes and my fingers are pretty frozen after packing everything up, and my tent's pretty wet with dew, so cold and wet. Let's see. I'm currently at mile 1984. I've got 18 miles to go to highway, where I'm gonna get picked up and taken down into Sisters in Bend, Oregon. It's kind of, let's see, well, let me backtrack. So yesterday I did 29 miles and went through the Three Sisters Wilderness. The Three Sisters are three big extinct, well, non-active volcanoes, and really beautiful area. Section of it is Obsidian. I went by Obsidian Falls, and there was just huge outcroppings of what looked like just pure black glass. That was really neat. Over more lava fields, and kind of seemed like weather-wise stereotypical Oregon, in that a lot of clouds and kind of fog that I walked through a good portion of the day, but made it cool, easy walking, and yeah, just super neat stuff. Talked to a few southbound hikers, some from Florida, South Carolina, and where else? Czech Republic, French Canada, like I guess Ontario. No, Quebec. Yeah. Anywho, just got 18 miles. It's just phenomenal out here. You can just see all kinds of beautiful views, and I love the sunrise, the light, the shadows. Yeah, I think today will just be another great day to be alive, and we're gonna go kick some butt. Let's do this. Welcome to the Sonoma Lodge in Bend, Oregon. Yep, that's it. That's the whole tour. All right, getting back on trail here. It's about 5:30 p.m. Just had a lot of to-dos, and Bend and Sisters, Oregon. But got my resupply done. Got a couple packages put together of food, which I sent north to post offices in Washington in these remote places. And then put together a couple of videos. Took a bus to Sisters. Just hitchhiked from Sisters up to the trail, which is about 20 miles or so. A nice guy, Randy, elderly gentleman, gave me a ride. It was very nice. And yeah, so I'm just gonna, I know everything I'm gonna be doing for the next several miles is lots of vertical, so I'm gonna go up and probably camp at Summit Lake, which is about 4 miles north and vertically up. So I'm gonna do that this evening and get a fresh start tomorrow morning. Headed towards Mount Hood next. Catch you later.